Hey, what's up guys? Gary Walker here with WalkerFitMuscle.com and welcome back for another video. All right, in today's video, I'm gonna tell you how to build muscle and lose fat at the same time, and I'm gonna give you the 5 things you must do to make this happen. That being said, let's get started. Okay, before I get into the 5 things you need to do to build muscle and lose weight at the same time, first, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I'm currently uploading videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I added Wednesday, so do me a favor and leave me a comment if you like the Wednesday upload. I've got 3 videos coming out to you guys every week. I started out doing Mondays and Fridays, but I just added Wednesday. And if you're interested, like I said, just leave me a comment with the word Wednesday and I'll continue to do 3 videos a week. But at the same time, I don't want to overwhelm you. All right, well, now with that being said, basically there's usually 2 different goals people have. You've got guys that want to lose weight and then you got guys that want to build muscle. And there's those guys that wish they can do both at the same time, but society has told them that it's impossible to do both. All right. Here's the thing, I've been training clients for over 27 years. I've been personally working out for over 33 years. And one thing I've realized is you can absolutely do both. It's called recomping, recomposition. So you're losing a little bit of fat and building a little bit of muscle at the same time. But to make it happen, you've got to make sure you're doing these 5 things I'm about to share with you. And they're going to be crucial to making sure you reach your goals, okay? Here's the thing. Very first thing, let me see if you can see this board up here. How to build muscle and lose fat at the same time, 5 must-dos. The very first thing you need to focus on is going to be nutrition. Okay, let's write this up here. Nutrition and having the right strategy is going to be critical for getting this done because there's so many different diet fads out there and there's so many diets out there. So at the end of the day, I don't want you to have to diet because diets are not very sustainable. You're willing to follow them initially. You're making good results 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, even 6 or 8 week results. But then you hit a plateau and then you get burned out and you don't want to do it anymore. And then you hit a relapse. You start putting weight back on, you start rebounding and it gets worse, okay? Here's the thing, I'm trying to make sure you find a perfect strategy that will help you sustain this for the long haul. Because at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. It comes down to sustainability, and that's what I want for you to be successful. I've also got a video on nutrition that I do a whole nutrition breakdown on what I recommend, the strategy I recommend, and just so you know, it's carb cycling, but it's a simplified version of carb cycling. Carb cycling can get really complicated and confusing, so I created a simplified method, a hybrid version that allows you to simplify the process and be able to sustain it without having to put a lot of thought or effort into it. So make sure you check that video out after this to figure out exactly how to structure your meal plan. All right, but at the end of the day, nutrition, the things I really want you to get from this video, I'm not gonna give you the breakdown, but you need to eliminate all the processed foods. Eliminate processed crap. Eliminate the sugars and the pastries and the sodas and all the empty calories and the white breads, okay? Eliminate all of that. And you wanna replace all of that with whole foods that are nutrient dense. So lean protein sources such as chicken breast, turkey breast, fish, grass-fed beef, eggs. Those are gonna be some of your better protein sources. And you want essential fats as well, especially as a guy, because essential fats are something you need for optimizing hormones, specifically testosterone. So you can get good fat sources from the yolks and the eggs. So don't just eat the egg whites. A lot of people eat the egg whites and toss the egg yolks. Well, the saturated fats that are in the egg yolks are crucial and really good for helping you pick up your testosterone levels, boost your testosterone levels, if I can get the word out right. All right, so also you want fats from avocados, from nuts, fats in the grass-fed beef, even grass-fed butter, and there's some good oils out there. Extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, fish oil, macadamia nut oil, avocado oil. All of those are good sources. You're gonna get your omega-3, 6, and 9 fatty acids, which are required if you want to optimize your hormone levels, okay? And also, let me quickly get into the complex carbohydrates. You want complex carbohydrates on the days you're doing resistance training. So again, go back to my nutrition video if I'm confusing you with this at all, but complex carbohydrates are gonna be your rice. So brown rice, white rice, jasmine rice, potatoes, red potatoes, white potatoes, sweet potatoes, yams, all of those are good sources. Oatmeal, quinoa, beans. So you're gonna get some really good complex carbs from those. And even fibrous carbs. Fibrous carbs are free carbs. They're full of fiber, antioxidants, a lot of vitamins and minerals. So that's gonna be your asparagus, broccoli, cauliflower, green leafy veggies. All of those are great sources of fibrous carbs, all right? And then lastly, I touched on the lean protein, I touched on the complex carbs, the essential fats, and then the fibrous carbs. So hopefully I didn't just get redundant there. But basically that's gonna make up the bulk of your nutrition. All whole foods, nutritious foods. All right. Second thing that you need to make sure you're doing is resistance training. All right, and you want to make sure training, if I can get it spelled right, you can read my writing. All right, resistance training or weight training basically is what that is. Lifting weights. Okay. You want to make sure you're doing resistance training, whether that be 3 days a week or 4 days a week, even some of you more advanced lifters, 5 days a week. It depends on what your actual goals are. If you're trying to maximize muscle gain, or if you're trying to just lose the fat and build the muscle. If you're trying to build a few pounds of muscle and you're trying to burn some fat, you're trying to recomp and get that little full body transformation, sculpt an attractive, healthy, fit body, then you basically want to make sure you're at least getting 3 days of resistance training. Here's the thing. If you do 3 days, I usually recommend full body splits. So a full body workout every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. If you do 4 days, there's a lot of different ways to set up splits. So if you need an actual workout, something specific, then again, go back and check out some of my older videos, because I've got videos outlining push day, pull day, leg day, upper body, lower body. I've got several different structures that I use. I even posted my current workout split that I'm using personally. So you can go check that video out as well and get some good workout ideas, all right? But resistance training is crucial for burning fat, building muscle, and optimizing hormones. So all three of those are gonna be key when you're trying to lose the fat and burn lose the fat and build the muscle at the same time. All right, so that's number 2. Number 3 is HIIT. So basically HIIT, high intensity interval training. So this is the type of cardio I recommend. I don't usually recommend hanging out on a treadmill or a bike for 45 minutes. I don't like that type of cardio because basically you're working your heart, your cardiovascular health, which is great, which you're still gonna be doing when you're doing your resistance training anyways, but you're not really burning a lot of fat. You're wasting a lot of time actually. It's a lot better to do a 15 to 25 minute HIIT session. And if you do that, you're gonna be burning fat throughout the entire day. Okay, so that's the other thing you need to realize. If you do your resistance training and then go head to the treadmill and do that for another 45 minutes, then those 45 minutes are gonna be a lot of wasted minutes. Whereas if you're doing high intensity interval training, I'm talking sprints. It doesn't have to be outdoor sprints. It can be sprints on a bike, sprints on I don't really like ellipticals, but if that's all you have access to, you can do sprints on an elliptical, sprints on a treadmill, sprints on a rower, okay, or even Tabata workouts. I've got a lot of great Tabata workouts as well. So just get your phone out, get a Tabata app. Those are free. I've actually got one myself, Walker Fit Muscle Tabata app. So you can grab a Tabata app and do some of those quick 10-minute workouts, 12-minute workouts, 15-minute workouts. But the benefit of the HIIT workouts is you're also boosting your hormone profile and you're building muscle. Most cardio is just trying to get you to lose weight. HIIT cardio will actually help optimize your hormones like your testosterone and growth hormone, and that's gonna lead to more muscle gain. So all of these things are gonna work in your favor for building muscle and burning the fat. All right, now 4, this is one of the most overlooked. People take it for granted, but sleep. Sleep is going to be crucial for your success. In our society, this is a fast-paced society. Everybody's on their phones, they're on their computers, on their laptops, or binging Netflix. They're doing all of these things. Their minds are so full that it's hard to get really good quality sleep. I'm not talking about the tossing and turning sleep where you're in bed for 7 hours, 8 hours, but you're not really getting any quality sleep. The sleep you need is REM sleep, R-E-M, rapid eye movement sleep. That's when you're in the dream state. That's also when your body is releasing growth hormone, which is crucial for building muscle, for repairing all the damage throughout the day, regenerating cells. There's so many, bringing blood flow throughout your body. There's so many benefits to that REM sleep. So you want to make sure you are prioritizing your sleep. So try to get 8 hours of sleep per day. It may be difficult. If you can only get 6 hours, then try to make those the best 6 hours of sleep possible. Dark room, cold room, if you need a fan noise, anything like that, do everything that you need to do to make your sleeping environment the optimal sleeping environment, because you need to make sure you're getting deep sleep. Also, cut off the electronics at least an hour prior to bed. I know how hard that is. My wife has her phone right next to the bed. That's one of the last things she does. Checks for messages, checks for missed phone calls, anything like that, then tries to go to sleep. You don't want that in your head right before you hit the pillow, all right? So do all of that about an hour prior till going to bed. Turn it off or put it away, then try to get sleep. Read a book, take a warm bath, whatever you need to do to relax, and then try to get really good optimal sleep, because that is gonna be crucial. Like I said, with the growth hormone production and lowering cortisol levels, there's so many benefits in that REM sleep. All right, so the 5th one, let's get into the 5th. This is sleep. Let's write REM, R-E-M, because it's not just basic, again, tossing and turning sleep. All right, here's the thing I really want you to focus on, and this is crucial. Mindset. Have the proper mindset and be realistic about your goals. At the end of the day, if you decide, I'm gonna burn fat, I'm gonna build muscle, I'm gonna transform my body in 8 weeks, yet it took you 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years to look the way you do now, to put on that fat. You're not gonna be able to just drop all of that and completely transform your body overnight. It's gonna take work, it's gonna take consistency. It's a journey, it's a process. But if you are consistent and you persevere and you stick with it, stay with it, you sustain it, then you're gonna get tremendous results, and you're gonna create an amazing habit that will lead to more confidence. It's gonna lead to just having an overall better outlook on life, okay? You're gonna be a lot happier person. So that's kind of what I mean by mindset. Always being positive, never focus on the negative. Everyone's got negative things in their life, but they also have positive things in their life. A lot of people are so focused on the negative that they don't really appreciate the positive. So I want you to focus on just positive affirmations. As soon as you get up, be thankful that you got up. A lot of people didn't get that opportunity, okay? So be thankful that you were given another day of life, and then just take it hour by hour, then day by day, week by week, month by month, and just constantly thinking positive thoughts, and that's gonna transform your life as well. Last thing with mindset is don't compare yourself to other people. Some people are just genetic freaks, unfortunately. Some people they start a program and then you see 4 weeks later, they are completely transformed. There's other people that do the exact same program and it's gonna take 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. However, here's what happens when you're comparing yourself. Especially if you compare yourself to somebody you know, somebody you see all the time, you're doing what they're doing, you're seeing their results. If you're not getting the same results, then you get frustrated, you lose motivation, you get discouraged, and it's easy to quit, or it's easy to get stressed about, man, I'm doing something wrong. Why are they doing this? Why are they looking better than me? Why are they making more progress than me? And once you start stressing, your body releases cortisol. Here's the thing. Higher your cortisol levels are, the lower your testosterone levels are gonna be. So then it leads to a lot of other bad issues. So at the end of the day, just try to be positive, focus on you and nobody else. Don't worry about nobody else. Let them make their own progress at their own pace. You do the best that you can do. If you know, you take it day by day. If you know you did everything perfect today, then tomorrow, have another perfect day. The next day, have another perfect day. Just do that and it's gonna start compounding. Then you're gonna start getting tremendous results. But all right, I didn't mean to get so long-winded. I just wanted to give you the 5 must-dos because these are extremely crucial for your success. If you're wanting to, even if you just wanna do one of the 2, if your goal is to just lose fat, you know, hey, I got 30 pounds of fat to lose. If I lose fat, I'm gonna be happy. If that's you, then you still need to do all these things, okay? If you want optimal results, quick results, you need to do all these things. If you are skinny and it's like, man, I just need to gain some muscle, gain a little bit of strength, still do all these things. The HIIT may confuse you, but high intensity interval training, even though it's cardio, will help you with your muscle building journey. Believe it or not, it's great for building muscle. Just look at sprinters, world-class sprinters. Those dudes are jacked, okay? Back in the day when I was first training back in the 80s, a lot of those guys never really lifted weights. They just sprinted all the time. And they look like bodybuilders, man. It's just from all of the sprinting, that overexertion, that anaerobic work. So anyways, just do all of these regardless of your goals. If you do want to do both at the same time, which I usually recommend because that's the quickest type of transformation, then definitely implement all of this. If you have any questions about any of these tips, any questions about anything else you should be doing, comment below and let me know. Also, once again, I've got a whole nutrition video. If you want to know how to break this down to build muscle and lose fat at the same time, check out my nutrition video. If you want an actual resistance training program that's going to fit your schedule, go back and check those out as well. I've got a playlist full of different workouts. So I've got a lot of these things already on my YouTube channel. So you can go check those out, and I don't want you to struggle. I don't want you to not know what to do. So I'm trying to provide you with a lot of information. But at the end of the day, just ask in the comment section. I will get back to you. That's one thing I pride myself on. I answer all of the comments and I will get back to you if you have any questions. That being said, once again, just a reminder to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And also like this video, man. If you like it, if you like the information, give me a thumbs up. That way I know you liked it. And other than that, that's all I got for you. Get busy, get after it, and God bless.